Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to go ahead and cover some of the important points from your textbook in Chapter 1, Section 1.3, adding whole numbers and then verifying your answers. So some important concepts to remember is that whenever you are getting ready to add numbers, you want to make sure that you line those numbers up in columns so that all your place values line up. Notice here, I have our ones lined up, our tens lined up, our hundred lined up, and our thousands lined up. So we want to make sure that we're adding the right numbers together. The next thing that you want to keep in mind is that when you add the digits in each column, you actually begin with the column that starts with your ones or your units column that is to the far right. So we always start with our ones whenever we're adding. Now, as we go through, and we're going to notice with this example right here, if you add up those numbers and they total more than 9, you're going to have to write your units digits first, and then you're going to carry the tens digit to the top of the next column to the left of the number. And I'm going to demonstrate that in just a moment. And then we want to keep in mind, too, that there is a very simple process to verify if your answer is correct. What you'll do is when we add, we start with the top and add down, but you can reverse that order to check and make sure that your answers are correct by starting with the bottom number and adding up. And I'm going to demonstrate that for you as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this number right here. We have a set of numbers. We're going to start, as we said, with our ones or our units column. So we're going to go ahead and start. 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 plus 7 is 16. So we're going to have to write our unit 6 here, but then we're going to have to carry a 1 over here. So then we have 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 5 makes 11. So we're going to go ahead, write our 1 here, and again, carry our 1. So then we're going to start here. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 9 makes 19. And then we go ahead, we add 8 to that, and we get 27. So we write our 7 here, and we're going to go ahead and carry our 2. So then we have 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus another 5 is 10. So then we want to go ahead then and make sure that we remember to start from the 6 here, count in 3, and add our comma for this number. So then we're going to go ahead and to verify that this answer is correct, we're going to start with the 7, add the 8 to it. We get 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So we get 16 here. We're going to go ahead, carry our 1. We get 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 1 is 11. We have our 1, carry our 1. We get 8, and 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17, plus 9 makes 26, plus 1 makes 27. And then we go ahead, we put our 2 up there. We get 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So we went ahead and we verified that the answer was correct. I also wanted to point out that when we're dealing with addition, there is some important terms that you want to keep in mind. Any of the numbers that we are adding in an addition problem is referred to as the addend, and then our answer or the total that we get is referred to as the sum. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to do one more practice problem with addition. So let's go ahead and start. We get 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 5 is 8. There's nothing to carry, so we just go ahead and we move on to our next column to add. So then we get 6 plus 8 is 14, plus 9 makes 23. We're going to go ahead, we do have something to carry, so we're going to go ahead and carry our 2 here. Then we get 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 3 is 10. We go ahead, we're going to add our 0 here, carry our 1. We get 1 plus 9 is 10. Again, carry the 1. We get 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 6 is 13. And again, we want to go ahead and remember to put in our comma whenever we're writing our numbers. And again, we would just add the columns starting from bottom to top if we wanted to go ahead and verify our answer. So in this video, we went ahead and reviewed how to add whole numbers and verify your answers.